Welcome to Meditation Through the Seasons. It's time to focus on our winter water element and stay healthy with all this wonderful snow we have outside. A wonderful example of the water element. So please start standing. We will begin with some swimming. So make sure that you have a comfortable stance for your feet and the knees are a little soft so you can allow the body to accommodate as we begin to do some swimming action. Nice and easy, we're just warming up, beginning to feel the flow, the rhythm. And as you're beginning to swim and sway, tune into your breath. You could speed it up or slow it down, the movement, and notice what happens to the breath. Go ahead into the backstroke a bit. Again, make it easy. We're just beginning. Just get some circulation through those shoulder joints, through the hips, and down into those feet and ankles. And even go into some breaststroke. Put one foot in front of the other. Just a nice, easy swim. And then the other leg in front, balancing out the two sides. Still noticing where that breath is. And come to stillness. Close the eyes or have a soft downward gaze. And just notice that little bit of movement, that opening, just gets the circulation going a bit. But it might also have identified an area of the body or two or three that might need some attention. So as we do our warm-up, please be mindful of those parts of your body that you really want to focus on. Opening the eyes. Let's take 3 deep breaths. And our arms today will be starting with the pinkies rising out to the side, inhaling, arms forward, and exhale coming down. You can have a slight bend in the knees or a deeper bend. Inhale up, forward, and exhale down. Inhale. Good. Take it one more time. I might have said 3, but here we are on 5. And exhale, lower down. Good. Some shoulder rolls. If you need to sit at any time, please do. Otherwise, we're going to build some stamina here using our standing. Fingertips on shoulders and swim with the elbows. Now again, let the body accommodate so you have a sense of flow through the body. Good. And now turning sideways. We're going to bring the elbows forward and we're going to round. Bend the knees and round. And then we're going to bring the shoulders, elbows back and arch. Exhale. Round. It's a little bit of a cat stretch, cat-cow stretch. And a little arch looking up. Once more. Rounding. You can exhale. Inhale, arch, and look up, and gently rest. Shake it out. Good. Stand with a little wider base of support. Your toes can point out slightly. Good. Bend those knees a bit, and we're going to go into a side bend with the arm or without. Just a nice, easy flow. Again, letting the body tip and the arms add a little extra to that side bend. Good. A few more. And gently release. Good. Shake it out. Using your chair for support if you would like to or not. It's your choice. We're going to do some high knee lifts. Just feel feeling the hips getting activated here, opening up the hip line. Big lift, marches. Keep the breath flowing. And rest. Great. Again, back to a wide stance, maybe even wider, and bend and straighten one knee and then the other. Again, finding that flow, finding that rhythm. That's a lot about what the water element has to offer us in our bodies and many different aspects of our lives. Good. And come back to center. Again, using the chair, or if you want to challenge yourself. Now we're going to come up onto our toes. So raising the heels, coming up onto our toes, up and down a few times, stimulating the ball of the foot, and that's where we have our kidney 1 point. And so our kidney energy in the body and our bladder energy in the body have to do with our winter water element. So lift and lower, feeling the ball of the foot. Good. And rest. Take a few breaths. It just dawned on me. I better check something right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Great. Super. Let's go into our swimming dragon. So bringing the feet as close together as you possibly can. Let's do a little swish side to side. And again, noticing how the feet and ankles are connecting to the earth. Make sure you're spreading your toes instead of gripping and pulling away. Notice how when you tip the knees, the body tips the opposite way. The upper body tips the opposite way. So we have a nice flow. Good. And rest. You can do this with your legs wider. That's not a problem. But the traditional Qigong exercise is with the feet close together. And then if you recall, the upper body, we have our hands here, prayer position. And we begin by tipping the knees one way and sleep to the other side. Hands come up. Round forward. The hips come back as the arms go forward and sleep on the other side. Now we swim. Fingertips at the shoulder height. We swim, fingertips to the waist, and point down toward the knees. Back up to the waist, back up to the shoulder, reach to the sky, and then open wide. Bringing the hands back to the heart. And sleep. Round and sleep the other way. Fingertips shoulder, waist, knees, waist, shoulder, sky, and open wide. Wonderful. Shake it out. We're going to do this again, and we're going to add a little heel raise. When you reach up to the sky, you can look up and raise up onto your toes. I lost my balance there. If that happens to you, fine. If you want to use the chair and just reach with one arm, that's fine too. But see if you can't get that lift at the heels stimulating the ball of the foot, our kidney 1, a point for our kidney meridian or kidney pathway. By the way, it's kidney energy pathway. So here we go. Feet close together, hands to the heart. Take a nice deep breath in and out right here. And begin. Sleep. Round forward. And sleep. Fingertips, shoulder, waist, knees. Back up to waist, shoulder. Here we go. Lift the heels as you reach up to the sky and exhale, open wide. Hands to the heart. And sleep. Round forward. Sleep. And shoulder height. Waist. Knees. Waist. Shoulder. Raising those heels as you reach to the sky. Reach up and exhale, open wide. Take a moment. Shake it out. close the eyes or have a soft downward gaze just to feel that wonderful swimming dragon. Really massaging our internal organs, really getting us into a flowing state. All right, moving on. We're going to be doing our water element Qigong, where we're going to ripple forward and back. Our swimming dragon is that lateral or side to side kind of ripple. Here we're going to go forward and back. So when we do that, we're going to think about having our feet rooted, but we're going to bend the knees and then the hips forward as we come into a little arch and up. So again, that ripple, front and back, is like those balloons at the car dealership, okay? But make sure your feet are really planted. Again, create a comfortable stance for yourself. But let's just get that little bit of a ripple through before we add the arm and shoulder work. So bend the knees, press the knees forward, hips come forward, a little squeeze in the buttocks, and then ripple up through the spine. The head also goes with it. Try it again. See if you can't find a little ripple from the knees through the hips and up. And as you go, let the head respond. Now, if there's any discomfort in the low back, again, squeezing the buttocks will help protect the low back. But if this is uncomfortable, then please don't do it. So when we add the arms, it's going to look bigger, even though what we just created, this little ripple through the spine and from the knees all the way up through the head, that ripple will still be there, but it looks bigger because we're adding the arms. So wherever you are, let's see if we can't add the arms up and up to the back. So bend the knees, press the hips forward, a little squeeze in the buttocks, arms come back around, and then you go into a forward fold. All right, let's try that one more time, just that part, the ripple into the forward fold. Here we go. Bend the knees, press the hips forward. As the arms come back, the body ripples up, and then reach all the way over, forward fold, toward the floor. Okay, the last part is where we trace. We're going to trace the back of the body, up the back of the body, tap the kidneys, trace down the back of the body, and then on the inner aspect of the legs to the hips. This is the pathway of our bladder and kidney meridians, or energy pathways. All right, here we go. Bend the knees, arms go back, hips go forward, arch and over, forward fold. Hands come to the back of the legs. Trace up the back of the legs, back of the hips, and tap the kidney area. Go back down the way you came, tracing all the way down the back of the legs. Now, turn your hands to the inner aspect of the thighs and pause here at the hips. Again, ripple through the spine, arms circle back and around, up and over. Hands come to the back of the legs, trace up the back of the legs, tap the kidneys, trace back down. Hands transfer to the inner leg, come up, and pause at the hip. And release. Nice. This helps to stimulate the bladder energy, which runs the whole back surface of the body, and then the inner aspect of the legs relate to our kidney energy. Have a seat. So we rippled side to side with our wonderful swimming dragon. We did forward and back with our water element Qigong for our bladder and kidney energy meridians. And now let's do a little twist. Let's see if we can't flow with a twist. We did a little bit before, so let's go into this. Put the fingertips on the shoulders and do a little twist at the waist here just to remember. Good. And gently release. Great. Cross your leg, one leg over the other, either at the ankle, at the knee, or the ankle and knee together. This might be a big stretch, so you decide what works best for you today. Put the hand, opposite hand, on the knee that's up. Good. We're going to bring the arm across and back again. So raise the arm up. That's not touching the knee. Inhale. And on the exhale, trace the horizon, flowing back. And then on another exhale, release. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, release. A nice easy flow here. And gently release. Good. A little stretch for the hips as well. Let's go to the other side, crossing at the ankle, crossing at the knee, or crossing the knee and ankle. Different chairs give you different amounts of stretch too. All right, opposite hand to the knee, that's sort of our anchoring. Other hand floated up. Inhale and exhale. Glide back. Inhale and exhale back. Good. Keep the breath flowing as you create this beautiful twist, this nice flow, twisting. One more. And release. Nice. All right, let's go into our Doyen 12-step Qigong practice. We'll do it standing today. Beginning, hang on. I am now blocking the names. Oh boy, what a great day. Opening heaven, beginning heaven. It's one of those. So bring the feet close together, soft stance. So the knees are slightly bent, which creates a long low back and some awareness of the energy coming up. Again, our kidney energy is an ascending energy. It really helps to support us. One hand on top of the other on the low dantian, or low belly. And think about what's coming next. We're going to be circling the arms, leading with the pinkies like we did with a breath exercise earlier in class, as we step out to the left. Gently release those hands. And step out to the left as the arms raise. Arms forward and bend to lower. Circling. I forgot the head, looking right, forward, and step it in. Let's start again. I got sidetracked. The head turns the direction that the foot goes. Let's try it once more. Thanks for helping me out. Here we go. Inhale. Looking to the left, arms raised, look center, and bend. Looking to the right as the arms circle again. Shift the weight back, and now to the other side. Step to the right, circling, looking right. Look center, and then look left, shift back, and then double fish. Palms up, turning to the left. Preparation, left hand underneath. Step out, cast the fishing net. Shift the weight back, double fish at the heart. press heaven and earth, looking to the left, and then look right as the right arm slowly comes down. To the right, a little turn, preparation. Step out, cast the fishing net, shift back, double fish. Step it in, press heaven and earth, looking to the right. Look left as the arm comes down. Old horse stable. Step out to the left, pinkies touch, soft fist under the chin. Fingertips point skyward, turn, and make soft fists, but with pincers. Straight elbows as you bend the knees deeply. Straight elbows lean or reach back, looking to the left. Stay low as the back of the hands touch. Knuckles, knuckles, poof. Shift the weight, step it in. And step to the right, pinkies touch. Soft fist under the chin. Reach up, turning the palms, make the pincers. Looking to the right as those straight elbows come back, bending the knees as deeply as you can. A deep horse stance. Come forward, staying low. Back of the hands touch. Knuckles, knuckles, poof. Shift the weight and come on back. Ji Chang shoots a louse. We're going to draw soft fists up. Step it out to the left and gently push forward. Push the fog forward. From here, soft fists again. We're drawing the bow. Lift the right heel and pivot as you go. Plant that foot so that you really have the elbow back and the foot planted as you're drawing that bow. Gently release. Spread out the sheets as you open up those hands. Shift the weight and step it back in. Soft fist, draw up the sides of the body and step out as you push the fog forward. Soft fists again. Lift the left heel, pivot, draw the bow, pressing that heel down and the elbow back. A very strong stance. Lift the heel, pivot back, smooth out the sheets, shift the weight, and step it in. Bending the body to brush the shoes. Again, draw the fists up the side of the body. Hang on. We're going to start with the left hand. Left hand comes down. Watch the left hand as it circles back. The pinky leads, and then it rotates as your eyes are up high, and then come across the body to the opposite shoulder. Make a connection with the earth, with the palm of the hand as you trace the outside of the legs in a forward fold. Brush across the top of the shoes, fingertips forward, rotate them back, draw the soft fist up, and now the other side. Right hand comes down. Let the eyes follow and the body accommodate as you rotate back, up, and across. Bend the body, tracing the outside of the leg, making a connection with the earth in the palm of your hand. Brush the top of the shoes. Fingertips point forward, back, and then gently trace up the body once more. And release. Rhinoceros gazes at the moon. Draw the soft fist up the side of the body. Step out and press down. Now I have my fingers pointing toward each other. That is in preparation for creating the moon. Lift the right heel and pivot. Let the body turn. Let the arms raise, looking up. Then, to release, lift the heel. At the same time, you lift the palms as though you're carrying the moon back. Step it in, turning the palms to release. Going to the other side, excuse me. Going to the other side now, drawing the fists up, stepping and pressing down. Lift the heel and pivot. The whole body turns and you gaze up at the moon. Keep the shoulders down as those arms raise. Plant that heel down. Turning now, palms up, carrying the moon back. Flipping the hands as you step it in to release. And again, place one hand on the low belly and then the other one. Take a few breaths right here, reaping the benefits of that great Qi Gong series. And gently release. Super. All right, find a chair. Do anything that your body is calling for at this time. If there's something that your body needs to do before you sit in stillness. Here we go. And then give yourself an opportunity to settle in. Finding a nice tall spine, but a relaxed spine. So it's not stiff, but it's relaxed. The natural curves of the spine are there, and that natural curve is a ripple that we can tune into here in the winter water element. With the eyes closed or a soft downward gaze, bring your attention to the flow that is within you and enjoy some moments in stillness. Slowly come back to the day, wiggling fingers and toes, stretching